exciting. I can finally show you guys this because they're coming today to start putting it up. It's supposed to go up there. It's been 10 years and we're finally going to complete the crane system.
What's going on?
I don't have a big enough tip.
The tip's too small.
Yep.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to put these rivets and we can put our May West draper skid plate on.
Yeah,
center belt.
this is the older bean head,
Yes.
and it's been drug on the ground enough that,
She's wore out.
yeah. So, we've got a new sheet. We did take off the old one, and it is supposed to go under the center draper right here, which we've cleaned all our surfaces. I just got done pressure washing the little metal bracket that holds it, and now we've got no battery powered tool that will put the rivets in for us.
We're gonna have to get one. We're not gonna do it by hand, right?
Self tappers?
I suppose.
Maybe we could do that. Yeah, this was looking like it was going to be a real easy job. Drill out the old rivets, and this is an exact match to the deer sheet, except with less scratches. Who's dragging the head on the ground all the time?
Must be that Chet guy.
Yeah, he really abuses this stuff. It's all scarred up. Looks like a couple rocks that the land roller missed.
It's so rock there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is shot. We could maybe use it as a sled this winter. I heard we were supposed to get copious amounts of snow for Minnesota area. Okay, so we did take down the metal piece that hangs up there that you can unhook and drop down, clean the mud out of. We took it down so that we weren't working above our heads for most of this project. 2 little bolts pulled it down, but you wouldn't have had to. But it was easier for drilling out the rivets and not getting rained down with metal shavings.
Do you know where any more tips are at?
What's wrong, Brody?
Tip problem again.
So absolutely none of them, the rivet guns we have on this farm have a big enough
Tip.
Well, me and Jordan have been in the grain bin cleaning beans out. I think I have a solution for you guys. It's not as fun as the Milwaukee riveter, but for you, you'll enjoy taking some frustration out on the hammer.
I have a lot of that on this Friday.
Pound in rivets, which I believe are what hold on all the poly skid shoes, so should be fine. What?
Nothing, I guess.
Oh.
Nothing.
I was incorrect. They aren't pound in on there. They had to show me, but it's going to be pound ins.
Does it line up? I hope so.
What am I caught on? Or I'm not lined up if you guys are. Bingo.
Bingo.
Where'd my special tool go?
I don't know where
it is.
Oh, the red one?
This thing. It's even got a tool for this. It's like that. Even with a miss, it worked.
Watertight.
We've never had this tool out? You've never seen this used?
I haven't.
I think that's faster.
It's not as fun.
Not as fun? Oh. Well, there we go.
You could have started the other bulb over there for Jordan.
Where is the other bulb, Brody?
Oh.
I think it's good.
Now we should just be able to let her down and it should just, you know, go right into place, right?
Right. Right. Yeah. Like a glove. Like a glove. So for whatever reason, that poly wore out substantially faster. These are still in excellent condition, but this area here was all rubbed through, so we're good now. Thanks to the poly people over at maywest.com. So if your header needs any poly, they're the guys that make it. So if you need them, check them out. Now we gotta go fill the overhead up again. It's kind of a gloomy day out. All these clouds, keeping it cool. Cooler than I like to have for growing corn, but it is beautiful working weather. So I believe Brody and Eric are working on servicing all the other grain bends, all the, what's the word? Servicing all the power sweeps and just making sure they're all greased up, oil levels are good. Me and Jordan, I believe, get to go back in the soybean bin. We're hauling out some lovely unpriced soybeans to get the site completely empty and ready for this harvest. So yeah, that's our game plan, I guess. We basis fixed the remainder of them. You ready to fire up? And with everyone else on the leftover bushels that weren't contracted, gonna take a bath. It's gonna be a big bath. Yeah. Okay, fire her up and get in the bin. They're dusty little beans this year. I don't understand it. Seems like above average dust. Let me guess, they took our light. Awesome. Awesome. So, idea here is just clean up behind the sweep. The sweep does not want to drive itself, so that is why we have to be in here. Otherwise, I like sending the sweep around by itself and then coming in, cleaning away from the wall, sending it around 1 or 2 more times, and then shuffle it to the center. That is definitely the fastest way of doing it. Rather than watching this little guy auger away. Oh! You know what would be super awesome? If that had like a backboard on it. I know. That it would be. Oh! 1 hour later, overhead's full. And that's gonna be it for this week of hauling beans. Because the truck has not been hauling today because it's raining and we don't wanna get it all dirty for just a few thousand bushels. But ready! Look at it go. Put them in the grain bin at $12.50. Sold for $9. Well, not sold yet. Maybe they'll be $8. Shouldn't laugh about it. It's a real bad issue. Caw-caw! Why is there corn all over in here? Wow. This is a lot different view than that other grain bin.
Yeah, they all look
A little dirty. The harvest sweep. Nope. Incorrect. This is the Ben Sump Pro.
God, there's oil.
Is there oil?
Yeah. Wants to come out.
There's where our light went, Jordan. Might need to invest in it.
I'll trade you back.
Yeah, I figured it wasn't going to make it much longer.
We're gonna try our fancy little greasing side 90-degree angle attack hose for this year.
The lock and lube unit.
Yes.
That would be sweet.
It works.
We'll show you what that means shortly. We have to disconnect this, or Eric is in the process of disconnecting this chain coupler. So then when the grain bin gets filled, this part can spin, engage the sweep from outside the grain bin. This can chew up chunks so it don't plug or sump. Pretty nice. If it comes apart. There. Wow. So now this will spin free of the auger and eat up any chunks if need be.
I'm putting this in that thing right
Hopefully need not be. They're adding oil to the gearbox, which is low, naturally, the one under the floor, the greatest one. And that brings me to, not often do I like to throw a company under the bus, but this design, I'm not gonna say the name, but I'd love to. This is the worst sweep, first and last sweep that will buy of this brand. Yeah, this drive wheel here, the rubber always wears off and then it don't drive. So I am currently flipping these. This gearbox has failed. You can't grease it without lifting this up into the doorway, which takes 4 men. Yeah, along with some other stuff that I won't bore you with. But we have to take all these rubbers off. I'm gonna flip them. We get one more use. We'll get maybe 1 more year out of them, and then we'll have to buy new rubbers for this. I decided reversing those are not gonna work. They've either been reversed or they're not able to be reversed. So I need to get new paddles, which ain't gonna be today. That brings us to the lovely job Jordan's working on, sweeping the floor, because all of this dust has fallen off of the Ben roof, apparently, because this was perfectly clean. And what my concern is when we fill this with corn, that this is going to get compacted down and plug all the aeration holes. So we get to clean the bends, all of the bends, out again.
Oh yeah, look at that stuff. Look at this stuff. Yeah, that's just dust. These wings and corn.
1 down, too many to go.
That's right.
Woo! This is exciting. Monday morning, and I can finally show you guys this, because they're coming today to start putting it up. You recognize it? It's supposed to go up there. It's been 10 years, and we're finally going to complete the crane system. We're free. So who's excited for this?
This winter, it's gonna be nice. Very nice.
It's going to be nice in many, many ways. I have a feeling it's going to get used in the most random jobs that you can imagine. So I believe they're bringing more parts to it, but this is what's going to be rolling up on those tracks up there. And then there's going to be the obvious hoist part that will be able to roll back and forth on this beam. So it's going to be fully automated, I believe. So it should drive itself and then go side to side, up and down, all with the push of a button.
When are we gonna start lifting each other up with it?
Immediately. As soon as it's hooked up, we'll put the harness on Brody and raise him up.
Need me up there too. You're gonna need all these choices.
Wow.
Choices. The sling, the one with the hooks. Those are nice.
I was figuring we'd just use twine.
That does work. Works to pull semi out.
It did work to pull the semi out. So it's been a couple hours. The guys just they were working here this afternoon, leveling the beams, getting them all prepared for this going up. Hopefully tomorrow this will be put up. So 3-ton crane. I guess there ain't too much to talk about. I think it's gonna be wireless. It's gonna be sweet, you'll see. Next video you'll see when she's installed. But they were working on leveling everything, and then they got next to this beam, those conduits, or can't remember what he called them, tracks, wherever it goes, it will have power conductor bar, I think he called it. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. But that was painstakingly slow process putting that up. So guys, we'll save the rest of this install for the next video. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next time.